Representative Lee, do you have an amendment to offer?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I have an amendment at the desk.
I recognize the gentlelady to offer that amendment. Is there a point of order to be reserved?
Mr. Chair, I reserve point of order.
The clerk will report on amendment.
Amendment to the amendment in the nature of a substitute to H.R. 6359, offered by Ms. Lee of Pennsylvania, identifier Lee_AMD_02.
Point of order is reserved. And now I recognize the gentlelady from Pennsylvania, Ms. Lee, for 5 minutes in support of her amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Pregnant Students' Rights Act is nothing more than a veiled attempt by anti-abortion Republicans to elevate disinformation about students' reproductive health and rights. Republicans are claiming to care about pregnant students' access to health care, but don't be fooled. This bill just directs students to so-called pregnancy crisis centers that prey on vulnerable pregnant people. These sham centers peddle disinformation about pregnancy that prevent people from making informed healthcare decisions. My amendment would require schools to provide information on Medicaid, ACA coverage, Title X programs, SNAP, and WIC programs that can actually help students support parents as they navigate balancing their school and their caregiving. Republicans claim they want folks to have children, but then they oppose and gut the very programs that would actually help parents to care for that child. Passing policies that prevent access to quality, affordable health care, food, child care, housing, or education has become the MO here. Just last summer, Republicans cut over $1 trillion to Medicaid, SNAP, and student loans to fund tax breaks for billionaires. Over 3 million college students rely on Medicaid for health care coverage. Medicaid is also the largest single source for covering the cost of pregnancy care. And the roughly 2.2 million college students who are eligible for SNAP benefits will face even more challenges affording food for themselves, let alone formula for their infants. And instead of making college more affordable, Republicans gutted student loan programs. If Republicans actually wanted to support folks getting an education and becoming parents, they would support universal health care and free college. If Republicans wanted to support student parents, they would also support universal child care. Instead, the Department of Education has cut grants for C-Campus program, which provides on-campus child care for low-income students, and Trump and House Republicans are trying to eliminate the program altogether. Students don't need their colleges to dictate whether or not they should become parents. Students need resources that will allow them to get the most out of their education, whether or not they choose to be parents. The resources included in this bill will not help student parents deal with child care expenses or nutrition assistance or student debt or medical bills or comprehensive reproductive health care. I urge my colleagues to vote yes on my amendment if they care, as they claim, about student parents having access to information about programs that will support their needs and their child's health and well-being, including once their child is born. But we can't stop there. In addition to folks having access to information about federal safety net programs, we actually need to build a real federal safety net. So I thank you, and with that, I yield back.
I thank the gentlelady. Does the gentleman from Utah assist on a point of order?
Yes, Chair, I would withdraw my point of order.
Reservation is withdrawn. Does anyone else seek recognition on the amendment?
Mr. Chairman.
The Chairman Emeritus of this committee, Representative Fox from North Carolina, do you wish to speak on this amendment?
I do. I move to strike the last word.
You're recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I oppose this amendment because it's duplicative of the bill and may actually limit options shared with students. Colleges and universities are compliance-oriented. The basic idea behind the Pregnant Students' Rights Act is that pregnant students should know the pregnancy-related resources available to them to carry a pregnancy to term successfully while remaining in school. These federal programs, such as SNAP, WIC, and Medicaid, would be covered under this broad requirement. However, by specifying certain federal programs, colleges might only include those and leave out other federal programs or resources that could be available in their local community. Doing so would unintentionally limit what information is shared with students. I urge my colleagues to support the underlying bill, reject the amendment, and I yield back.
I thank the gentlelady. Are there any others who seek recognition on this amendment? If not, the question is on the amendment by the gentlelady from Pennsylvania, Ms. Lee. All in favor, say aye. All opposed, no? No. In the opinion of the chair, the noes have it, and the amendment is not agreed to.
Mr. Chair, I request a recorded vote.